Hi, I'm Whitney Houston.
And I'm Paul Schaefer.
Join us on Friday Night Videos.
Hi, I'm Angelica Houston. Join me and Billy Martin on Saturday Night Live.
An American tradition continues when the Angels meet the Yankees or the Astros face the Cubs. The memories are waiting. Saturday.
Just ahead on Wave TV News, the Queen of England returns to the bluegrass.
What's hot in vacations goes to the wilderness for the down-to-the-earth amongst you.
And then for those who'd rather stay home, the troubleshooter tells you how to stay fit without getting gypped. Wave TV News is next.
What makes Lucky Dog taste so good?
There's a little bit, there's a little bit, there's a little bit of luck in every piece
of Lucky Dog.
There's a little bit of luck in every piece.
Purina's Lucky Dog brand dog food tastes better than ordinary dry because there's an extra taste inside. A chewy center made with delicious real meat. There's a little bit more taste because
there's a little bit of luck in every piece.
I had my heart set on a Honda. I like the way they look. I like their quality. In fact, every time I saw one on the road, I thought, that's my car. Which is why I was so devastated when I found out how much they cost. I never did get my Honda. Instead, I got lucky. I got the quality I wanted and the price, too.
If you overlook Chevy, you might miss just what you're looking for. See one of today's Louisville area Chevy dealers today.
Time, it's the right time. Winn-Dixie's changing right with you.
It's time to shop Winn-Dixie for Memorial Day picnic specials. Like a Fisher's boneless ham. It's a super low 99 cents a pound. Save up to $10. Harvest Fresh Florida yellow corn is now 9 ears for $1.99. And with a newspaper coupon, 20 pounds of Kingsford charcoal is a hot $3.88 at Winn-Dixie, America's supermarket.
A chance to win $1,000 tomorrow between 6 and 7 on Wave TV Stereo 3.
Tonight's news is sponsored by Snyder's, the specialty department store.
Wave TV News with Don Schroeder, Christy Callahan, Tom Wills, and Bob Domine.
Believe that there is anyone that is going hungry in America simply by reason of denial or lack of ability to feed them.
President Reagan's viewpoint on the hunger problem in the United States. He claims the nation is offering plenty of help and that it's up to the poor to seek it out. Good evening, I'm Don Schroeder.
And I'm Christy Callahan. The president's comments come on the heels of a new study that says millions of the nation's poor are not getting the help they need. Researchers at Harvard University say 20 million Americans get food stamps each month, but another 10 to 15 million who are eligible get no benefits. Mr. Reagan says the help is there for the asking. Not so, according to Jefferson County's homeless task force.
President Reagan is saying that they don't know where to get help. He's wrong because the kind of help they need is not there.
Cooper says the president has simply misplaced his priorities.
This controversy is growing as the Hands Across America program is raising money to fight hunger. On Sunday, millions of people will join hands in an attempt to form a human chain across the country. However, organizers say response has been less than expected and that the chain may end up being broken in some places. Now, you can still sign up and get more information by calling 1-800-USA-9000. Here in Louisville, area restaurants are doing their part to feed the homeless. Families living at the Volunteers of America Shelter, Wayside Mission, and the Salvation Army Shelter had a night out this evening. 5 local restaurants treated them to free dinners. Community action vans provided the transportation. The groups dined at Flaky Jake's, Delights, Ponderosa, Hanger Pelican, and Cunningham's.
Make us more responsible citizens in the community to go ahead and accept the offer that was presented to us to go along with this event.
It's all part of Homeless and Hunger Week. Tomorrow, Holy Cross High School will play a benefit softball game for the homeless.
Help in the form of new jobs is arriving in Springfield. Governor Collins and local officials broke ground there today for a $2 million addition to the armor plant. It adds up to only 30 jobs, but they're needed in Washington County.
We need industry here so bad, and this gives us 30 more jobs. It's not that many, but it's a start.
With unemployment at probably 16% here now, it helps an awful lot.
The governor today also dedicated the first phase of the Hitachi auto component plant in Harrodsburg. Opening the new plant is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. So is a visit by the Queen, right? Wrong. Farrell Wellman explains.
Tourists from around the world come to central Kentucky to see the horses on the famous bluegrass farms. Now, central Kentucky's most famous visitor, Queen Elizabeth II, has returned. The Queen was here only 19 months ago. It's the first time the Queen has returned to the same place outside Britain for a private holiday. During her 5-day visit, the Queen will stay at Lanes End Farm. It's located in Woodford County near Versailles. The farm is owned by Will Farish, who met the Queen in 1973 while playing polo in Britain. Governor Collins, the Farishes, and elected officials from Versailles and Woodford County welcomed the Queen to Kentucky.
She must feel secure with all the world problems that Woodford's a very nice place to call her second home.
First, I want to say we love it. But it's got to be good for the horse business, for instance, in Woodford County in the state of Kentucky.
This was a day to remember for Versailles first grader Tiffany Crawford, who gave the Queen a bouquet. And it was a day to remember for the several hundred who watched the Queen's arrival.
Great, great. It was just wonderful. The most exciting thing, I guess, that's happened to me since maybe Elvis.
Security was tight at the airport and will be tight throughout the visit. An avid horsewoman, the Queen will spend 2 days visiting horse farms. On Sunday, she will attend services at the St. John's Episcopal Church in Versailles. One local official calls the Queen's return visit a blessing. In Versailles, Farrell Wellman, WAVE TV News.
Coming up, the troubleshooter with tips on joining a health club.
But first, a tragic crash in Virginia takes 3 lives.
Snyder's, always fun and fashion.
Pontiac Jeep Renault is making history with an incredible Memorial Holiday sellout. Biggest selections in history. Hundreds of new Pontiacs, Jeeps, and Renaults. Lowest finance rates in history. As low as 5.9% on Pontiac. Biggest discounts in history. Pay just $288 down for your choice of a Firebird or Pontiac 6000 with air, just $206 a month. Pontiac 1000, $114 a month. Renault Alliance, $142 a month. Jeep Comanche, $168 a month. History-making Memorial savings from Kentucky's #1 Pontiac and Jeep Renault dealer, Cross.
Sometimes you feel a little Mexican. And when you feel a little Mexican and want to have a good time, come to Chi-Chi's Mexican restaurant for fajitas. Steak, chicken, or shrimp with fresh vegetables sizzling on a blackened skillet. Chi-Chi's, when you feel a little Mexican.
Cuts long-distance bills with lower rates.
Stop the direct dialing and collect calls.
Lets me know who's talking and how long.
Americall, to control long-distance costs.
A Navy jet bomber apparently caught fire on takeoff today, and 3 people died as it came down less than a mile from takeoff. The A-6 two-man jet aircraft never really was airborne on its flight from Oceana Naval Air Station just outside of Virginia Beach. Eyewitnesses say the plane's tail was on fire just after it took off. The craft came down almost immediately, killing the 2 men aboard. The wreckage then slid across an airport access road, struck a station wagon, and killed the woman inside.
And here in Louisville late today, Bill Tatum escaped injury at Bowman Field. The Louisville pilot crash-landed his small plane just beyond runway 24. Tatum says he tried to gain speed, but his plane fell, landing just a few hundred feet short of Cannons Lane. He was finishing up his 2-year flying review when the accident occurred. Tatum's plane lost its landing gear and the propeller was damaged, but he walked away in good shape. On our highways, the words good shape don't really seem to apply. First, the good news. Tomorrow, the ramp from southbound Interstate 65 to westbound I-64 will open. The work is completed. But next Wednesday, there will be new headaches. The ramp from northbound I-65 to westbound I-64 will close, as will the left lane of the ramp from northbound I-65 to eastbound I-64.
This is not only the season for road repairs, but it's also the time a lot of us choose to get into shape. And many find that joining a health spa is a good way to do that. But joining such a club isn't something you should do casually. In Louisville, 5 spas have closed in the last year, leaving members empty-handed. Tonight, troubleshooter Nell Taylor gives some tips on how to shop for the right spa.
Seems like the whole world is worried about keeping fit, and there are a lot of places in our area to do that. But recently, several hundred people who thought they'd be safe buying a long-term health club membership found out the hard way. They weren't when the doors closed. Of course, there's no absolute guarantee that your investment in a health club is going to be without its problems or that the doors won't close. But there are things that you can do to help protect yourself. Kentucky and Indiana require spas to give consumers a 3-day cooling-off period after they sign the contract. If the consumer cancels it in writing within 3 days, he can receive a full refund. Kentucky also requires new spas to post a $50,000 bond. Sometimes. Because of exemptions in the law, only 8 health clubs in the whole state have a bond posted. If they go under, the money would pay back consumers. But there are other things people can do to protect themselves.
Perhaps it would be worthwhile to pay a little more for a shorter term just to try it out and see if you're satisfied and not make a long-term commitment, because many of the spas will not allow you to cancel beyond the original 3-day cooling-off period.
The old advice that we hear all the time goes for health spa memberships, too. If you get a promise, get it in writing.
If the salespeople give you any indication that you can cancel down the road if you're not happy with the spa, or if you move, or if you become disabled or ill, make sure they write that cancellation privilege into the contract. Don't just accept someone's word for it.
Of course, check out the facilities before you sign up. Go at a time when you'd regularly be using the spa to find out how crowded it is. Check its reputation by talking with current members and then calling the Better Business Bureau. Need some help with a consumer, Charlie Hearth? Well, write me at Post Office Box 32970, Louisville, 40232.
And Tom is next with some warmer weekend weather.
Are you as hungry as I am?
Yes, we love peanut butter and jelly bread.
Me too. Of course, it has to be fresh bread.
This is fresh.
This is my bread, and there's a secret inside.
A secret? Honest?
Yep, just between you and me, my bread always gets a special twist just to lock the freshness in. And that's the way it's got to be for me.
Me too.
How about her?
Country Hearth bread from Lewis Baking Company. The bread with a fresh twist.
Price, that's what's selling. The lowest prices ever on quality-built Jeeps and Renault cars at our Best Buy Sell-a-thon going on now. We must sell 500 Jeeps and Renaults this week. Every sticker price has been drastically reduced. Just look for the Best Buy price tag on every windshield. You won't believe your eyes. Save hundreds, save thousands. Huge factory cashback incentives to our dealers have made this sale possible. So let's deal now at the Best Buy Sell-a-thon. But hurry, at these prices, the Jeeps and Renaults won't last long.
Visit Cross Motors, Bill Collins Imports, and Hausman Jeep today.
The chained rock of Pine Mountain. By tradition, a massive chain secures the rock, protecting those below. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance protects lives and homes in every county. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. All around coverage, all around Kentucky.
You know, on a brisk, cool morning, there's nothing I like better than getting up early and fixing myself some good old Williams sausage and biscuits. Smell that sausage sizzling. You know, there's no sugar added to Williams sausage. It's 100% whole hog, made from only the choice cuts. This is Dottie West reminding you that Harold Williams is still making farm-fresh sausage the good old-fashioned way. Buy some Williams sausage today, available wherever fine foods are sold.
6 o'clock, Tom was talking about moisture coming up, I think from Arkansas, you said?
Well, it's going to spread east, almost straight east, from parts of Arkansas and Tennessee.
Well, some of it landed
Missouri.
on my car on the way into work about 8:30.
And you probably just washed your car recently, too.
No, it's been about 6 years.
Okay, it's okay then, I guess. It doesn't matter anyway, huh? Do you remember what color that car was when you bought it?
Green, it was green.
Was it? It's kind of a brown green now. It really has been 6 years.
I see. Well, it's more than, it's really more than a few drops of rain right now. You've heard the old story of scattered showers, you know.
Yeah.
We got a radar screen tonight that shows you very definitely what scattered showers is all about. Let's take a look at it, and we can see they're just scattered around. Only a few spots are getting rain at this time, but in many cases it is a much welcomed rain. Seems like maybe 6 years since the ground's been watered in some of these places as well. The biggest batch of showers is just west of Louisville here, across into parts of Crawford and Harrison County, Indiana. About an hour ago, that was a fairly good-sized thunderstorm back here along the river, but it's died down to some brief light showers now. Moving straight toward the east, however, may give a few sprinkles or light showers in the Louisville area before it dies out about an hour or so from now. And then going along that scattered line, a few scattered showers up in the Bedford area, a few more back near Vincennes, Indiana, and a couple more up near Cincinnati, and one little dot down here, just west of Bowling Green. So scattered showers around the area, no major consequence, but at least some places will get some welcomed rain in the nighttime hours tonight. Satellite photographs show a very unusual picture across the Ohio Valley. The cloud cover goes from clear in some parts of Kentucky to cloudy with showers in others. You can see the major clouds, though, are back off to our west. A small area of rainfall in western parts of Kentucky now, some light rain and drizzle near Paducah this hour, and a few heavier showers back into parts of Arkansas. Two little blips here. That's the shower we're seeing approaching Louisville right now, and the one around Bedford's right here, as you can see I'm pointing out to it. Otherwise, things pretty clear across many parts of Kentucky. Some more clouds, but rain-free clouds to our north and east across Ohio this evening. Well, at this time in Louisville, we have 63 degrees. Skies are mostly cloudy, but there are, again, some showers approaching us from the west. Today's high, a comfortable 72. The morning low on the cool side at 45 degrees, and that 63, by the way, is both at Stanford and Bowman Fields at 11 o'clock. Well, looking around the state, as I mentioned, in very variable conditions right now. The clear spots to the east are quite a bit cooler, 56 degrees down at London at 10 o'clock this evening. And to our north, around 60, 61 degrees from Frankfort up towards Cincinnati. Back out to the west, clouds have been holding, and they had a few showers at Evansville. There, 67 degrees, and you can tell various scattered clouds and a few showers to our west this evening. But again, no rains of any major consequence, unfortunately, at least not yet. Some of those rains may be coming our way, however, as a very slow-moving and seemingly weak system across the Plains state should move quite on to trudge on right across the Ohio Valley for the next couple of days. The air to the south of this area of low pressure, as you can see, was quite hot today and becoming more humid, as is typical for this time of the year. And that trend of pushing the warmer air over top of the cooler air, which we've had over the Ohio Valley for a couple of days, is helping to produce some light showers along this weak warm front back out to our west. Yesterday and early today, those showers were coming out of Kansas and Missouri, dropping southeastward to Tennessee. And late today, they stopped. Now they're coming back toward the east-northeast, and again, filling in a bit across Kentucky, giving us that chance of showers. It appears any significant or heavier rains, though, will be occurring tomorrow and tomorrow night to our south, say from Bowling Green down toward Nashville. But again, some light showers, as we saw on the radar screen now, could be coming across the area in the evening hours tonight. A cold front, pretty strong one back in the Plains states, will stay back in the Plains states. So once this system passes by here by about Saturday, we should see a clearing trend for the weekend and a good chance of warmer weather coming in by Sunday and Monday as well. So our forecast tonight shows a few scattered showers around the area. Not much of any consequence, and tonight's low should be around 55 degrees. And tomorrow, more of the same. We'll see mostly cloudy skies, perhaps some sunshine off and on, but about a 1 in 3 chance of rain here in Louisville. Chances for rain are somewhat higher, though, to our south tomorrow. And again, that chance of showers will last into early Saturday, but clearing out, becoming quite nice by Sunday and Monday, and by Tuesday also back to kind of summer-like temperatures. If you're weather sensitive, no major problems there at all. The aches and pains are rising to moderate by tomorrow.
So I guess with the showers coming in, I might as well wait a couple of more days to wash that 8-year-old car.
How about a couple more years?
You've waited this long time.
Not a bad idea.
Go ahead. Wait the full road. Bob, I understand it's going to rain on Saturday, and what are you going to do about your golf game?
I'm going to put it inside for a tennis game, I guess.
There you go.
You gotta be flexible. We're going to talk baseball, Region 6, when we come back.
At Honda Cars of Clarksville, we have more to sell. Let's find out why.
I came to work at Honda Cars of Clarksville because Honda has an outstanding reputation, and I wanted to sell a quality car at a quality dealership.
I like working here because we have the best selection, and we make it easier for people to buy a car.
I work at Honda Cars of Clarksville because of our convenient location to downtown Louisville.
Honda Cars of Clarksville, where we have more to sell, right behind Sears in the Green Tree Mall.
Value City presents our annual Florida sales event. Now save 30 to 60% off comparable retail prices. From Oscar de la Renta 4-piece luggage set, compare at $142, now $29.96. Mrs. Dresses, compare at $80 to $100, now $39.99 to $49.99.
And spring suits compare at $100 to $178, only $39.99. Only at Value City. For over 70 years, your leader in off-price retailing.
When you ride a Snapper High Vac, you get a little something extra. The power of a huge vacuum cleaner. Because Snapper's patented deck traps the air, creating a tremendous vacuum that stands grass up for a beautiful, clean-cut lawn. And Snapper's High Vac makes bagging a snap. Get the incredible Snapper mower that makes a clean sweep of your lawn. It's a snap with Snapper.
Available at Bluegrass Lawn and Garden, Louisville, and Ready Rentals, Elizabethtown.
WVEZ, the new light and easy 107 FM. It's the one station in Louisville that specializes in light music with less talk. Turn on the new light and easy sound of EZ 107 FM and enjoy more of your favorite light music by more of your favorite artists like Lionel Richie, Barbra Streisand, Neil Diamond, Billy Joel, all the best with hardly any talk or interruptions. Try the new light and easy 107 FM, WVEZ. Light music, less talk.
Holy Cross and Pleasure Ridge Park notched wins in semifinal action in the 6th District Baseball Tournament. The Panthers scored 3 runs in the 5th inning on this bases-loaded double by Jeff Banks. Jimmy Dawson, Kevin Hawk, and Blaine Borders each crossed the plate. It was 6-0 PRP. Southern threatening in the bottom of the 5th inning. Bobby Harden grounds second to short to first. PRP turns the big double play to end the threat. The Trojans with a final chance in the 7th. Rick Gaddis doubles, sending Scott Bertram to third. Then Bertram comes home on a fielder's choice by Mark Nellums. Harden then grounds to pitcher Ronald Dawson. You'll see in a moment. And that will preserve a 6-hit, 6-1 victory. Holy Cross, Kevin Curry had an RBI single to beat Southwest Christian in the opening game. Look at that one, 1-0. In the 7th District, Ballard came from behind. They were down 5-1, scored the winning run on the bottom of the 7th on an error to beat Seneca 6-5. St. X Fern Creek, the late game tonight, we haven't heard from them yet. The Redbirds jumped on Denver for 5 runs in the first 2 innings, but the Zephyrs, with the aid of 4 straight Kirk Kepshire free passes, score 7 in the 3rd to jump in front 7-5, now in the bottom of the 7th at Mile High Stadium. Dave Racich is trying to hold the fort. Give the Birds a chance to come back in that one. Let's go to the scoreboard. 4-run 7th. Cincinnati paced St. Louis this afternoon. McReynolds, Flannery, and Garvey home runs off Carlton. San Diego wins 6-2. Frisco bombs Dwight Gooden 10-2. Bob Nepper scattered 7 hits for the shutout. Houston wins over Pittsburgh. Braves win their 7th straight. They blank Chicago 2-zip. Montreal leading at Los Angeles 2-zip in the 2nd. In the American League, Freddie Lynn's 3-run home run helped Baltimore past California. Seattle beat Detroit. 4-run 6th inning, Cleveland passed Milwaukee. It's 3-3 in the 9th at New York. Jimmy Key allowed just 1 5th-inning infield single, a one-hitter tonight. Toronto passed Chicago 5-zip in the 9th. Kansas City leading Texas 5-3. In NCAA South Regional action tonight, Oklahoma blasted Eastern Kentucky 21-14. Denny Crum alluded to Barry Sumter's grades on tonight's show, Conversation with Kaywood, implying that the 6'11 center would need a serious change of direction in summer school to become eligible next fall. Sumter missed last season for failing to produce academically at school standards. Fuzzy Zeller battled to a 1-under-71. Jody Mudd an even par 72. Both local PGA stars, however, trailed Dan Halderson, who toured the Jack Nicklaus Muirfield course in a blistering 7-under-65 in the lead in the Memorial Golf Tournament. After round 1 of Dublin, Ohio, the Golden Bear, Doug Toole, and Peter Jacobson tied just a shot off Halderson's pace. Calgary, trying desperately to even the Stanley Cup Series and regain the home ice advantage tonight in Montreal, made one mistake. It was costly. Canadian rookie Claude Lemieux picks off a clearing pass at the blue line, walked in unmolested on Flames goalie Mike Vernon to break a scoreless deadlock 9 minutes into the 3rd period. Defenseman Doug Risebrough will have nightmares tonight over that outlet. Lemieux rolls in on Vernon, drills it between the pads. Montreal fought off the last 11 minutes, and both teams shook hands after the game. Is this your dance or mine? The starting lineup for Sunday's Indy 500 was revised today following a crash during a practice that will force the 2 drivers to use backup cars. Rookie Roberto Moreno was forced to move from the outside of the 5th row to the 33rd and last spot. Veteran George Snyder also scrapped his car, but stays in the middle of the last row. Mario Andretti, once on the bubble, now moves to the inside of the last row. Dennis Firestone's car caused today's chain reaction accident. Firestone does not have a backup car. His mechanics are hoping to rebuild his Lola Cosworth, and if it cannot, Tommy Binsford says the alternate driver will be Dick Simon, who will now fill out the 33-car field. So on the bubble, and a lot of nerves for Dick Simon right now.
Busy weekend coming up, too.
Yeah, that's a lot of money they're talking about.
Just ahead, what's hot on vacations explores the great outdoors.
Get the news.
There's a feeling growing.
Broadway Chevrolet will pay you to buy any new or used car or truck in stock, up to $1,000. How's that for easy money? You'll drive off the lot with our money in your pocket and get financing as low as 5.9%. It's easy money month at Broadway Chevrolet.
The Broadway budget break at Broadway Chevrolet. Get the news.
There's some good things going on at Jerry's. They got new charbroiled dinners for you. They're serving shrimp, halibut, chicken, and steak with a flavor only charbroil can do. Charbroiling seals in the flavor and makes these dinners something special for you. There's some good things going on at Jerry's, so come on in and give our good things a try.
Gilson presents The Big Deal. Get big savings on Gilson rear-engine riders and tractors. Save up to $500 on a free mower deck, plus up to $250 mail-in rebate on tractors, or save $350 on 11-horsepower rear-engine rider with free grass bag and mail-in rebate. Big deal savings, mail-in rebates, and no monthly payment for 90 days are 3 reasons why Gilson is America's best buy.
Available at Bob Armstrong Auto Sales, New Salisbury, at Wells Deal, Scottsburg.
Kentucky's #1 selling Ford dealer, Bill Collins Ford. All Ford cars and trucks and Renaults will be sold at factory invoice, and you'll receive Ford Motor Credit financing as low as 5.9%. Don't miss the huge selection of over 300 cars and trucks, top traded allowances, and low prices. We've got extended hours, and we're open Memorial Day. But this sale absolutely ends Monday. The giant Memorial Marathon sale only at Kentucky's largest, Bill Collins Ford.
One of the most majestic views in Kentucky is the Cumberland River, Meadows Plateau. Now there is a new recreational development that helps tourists take a better, breathtaking view. In tonight's vacation hotspots, Scott Patrick roughs it in the big South Fork Park.
Eastern Kentucky is known more for coal than camping, but that's changing. The government is giving nature back to nature and nature back to the people who enjoy it. 100,000 acres of the big South Fork of the Cumberland River have been restored for recreation. The Cumberland Plateau and Gorge region offers breathtaking scenery on the Kentucky-Tennessee border. The first development opened this month. The Bandy Creek Campground in Jamestown, Tennessee includes $6 million of modern conveniences nestled among the wild. There are forested campsites from primitive to developed. Emily Klaus and her friend are among the first campers.
Anyone who likes nature. Now, if you don't like nature, you'll think it's for the birds. But anyone who likes nature should appreciate it.
These men brought their horses from Campbellsville, Kentucky. There are 50 horse stalls, and rentals will be available during the summer. The Bandy Creek project is also home to 100 miles of walking trails. There are some beautiful scenic archways and waterfalls about 4 miles from here. My photographers volunteered to make the hike and bring us back some beautiful pictures. No, you're not? Well, trust us, they are beautiful.
Your mouth closed.
The South Fork provides many quiet swimming holes, and a few miles upstream in Stearns, Kentucky, there is whitewater canoeing and kayaking. The water provides the most majestic view where winds and time have carved a gorgeous gorge. While in the area, you might want to take in what's called the Niagara of the South. Cumberland Falls is less than an hour from the big South Fork. In all, a 3-hour drive from Louisville will take you to a coal mining community that's working hard to be known as a gold mine for recreation. In Eastern Kentucky, Scott Patrick, Wave TV News.
And tomorrow night, it is all aboard for Union Station in Indianapolis. And I understand that is quite nice up there.
You know, I really want to take a vacation now with all this vacation talk.
Yeah.
I know, that's what I understand anyway.
I guess you wouldn't want to see the falls in the canoe, huh?
No.
No.
First step is the worst one.
Thank you for being with us.
Good night.
Good night.
If you've been waiting for the deal of a lifetime on a late model like-new car,
Giant sales.
when the prices come tumbling down. Budget car sales will be knocking thousands of dollars off every unit. Budget has Lincolns, Budget has Cadillacs, Budget has Fords, Chevys, Chryslers, and imports. All priced to save you thousands during this giant sale. Budget takes trades and financing is available.
Giant sales.
Where the prices come tumbling down. Don't miss it.
What's Dial One? It's a network of professionals for upkeep, repair, maintenance, renovation, improvement, and quality retail stores. Over 40 different trades, services, and retail outlets. Professionals, pre-screened for their skill and dependability.
Dial 1, I need you now.
Call Dial One for work on your commercial, residential, or income property. That's Dial One, America's proud workforce. You can count on us.
Look at Hard Scuffle and Another World. Friday morning between 6 and 7 on Today in Wave Country.